When you push someone off, like if you're at the lake on a dock, if you push someone off, you often go in too. What are the ways to push someone down? The most obvious ways to push someone down are to be physically violent or to say hurtful things. More passive ways of pushing someone down are to exclude them or to avoid them, to give them the look, to ignore them, to slam a door, or even to be sarcastic. In one sense, pushing someone down works. I guess that's why we all do it. As long as I am more powerful than you, I can push you down and there are basically no repercussions for me. I win, you lose, and you no longer bother me. That's one way to solve a problem, but it only works if you are the most powerful player in the game. If there's anyone more powerful, too bad for you. It's kind of like the rule of the jungle, the survival of the fittest, if you will. And you better be the strongest one or you're in trouble. But there's a more subtle limitation to pushing someone down. And this is something we don't often pay attention to, but it comes out from doing the work. When I push someone down, if I really pay attention, something feels off inside to me. I often ask myself the question, does this bring me peace or stress? And my experience is that it always brings me stress. It can be a little confusing because sometimes I get a kind of negative pleasure when I dominate somebody. But when I really pay attention, the underlying belief, the underlying feeling is stressful. It feels small. I feel separation and I feel defensive. This is not about right or wrong. Any religion will tell you rules about right and wrong, and that's not my interest here at all. This is about noticing what works for me, my own internal experience, and what doesn't work for me in my experience. This is self noticing, not rule following, and there's a very big difference. In fact, I look forward to pushing someone down again so I can continue to notice the effect of this. That's like the open scientific approach to exploring my own inner experience rather than just following a dogma or a rule. And it gets even subtler. Even when I push someone down in my mind, I don't even say anything, I don't do anything to them. Even when I do that internally in my mind, I still feel it. The same feeling of separation, defensiveness, it's there inside of me, even when I'm not overtly mean. And these small feelings can balloon into larger feelings of anger or depression. And this is what we're interested in the work of Byron Katie. We're interested in the internal experience. That's the only thing we're interested in the work of Byron Katie. So it's not about winning or losing, it's not about right or wrong. It's about noticing, oh, I'm feeling a little separation inside. I'm feeling a little defensiveness inside when I'm pushing someone down, and that doesn't work for me. Luckily, the work allows me to connect the dots. When I do the work, I notice that when I push someone down, even in my mind, it hurts me. That's all. Now I know where my pain comes from. I don't need to do anything more than notice this by doing my work until I get it. Once I do, stopping pushing someone down is automatic because I don't like to hurt myself. And here's a quote from Byron Katie in her book, Loving What Is. I am a lover of what is, not because I'm a spiritual person, but because it hurts when I argue with reality.